It's Casey Walls and Oscar Verhoeven, the notables in the defense. The captain, Cruz Medina, along with Edwin Mendoza, will be critical in the midfield. Very star-studded group, especially up top. Ousmane Saila and Exxon Arzu have had good starts to the season. Will be in their oranges from head to toe. And off we go from Moraga, California. Match week 8 rolls on here in MLS Next Pro. It's a Western Conference tilt. It'll be the only one of its kind between these two this season. The town pushing to get into the top 6 of the MLS Next Pro. Houston Dynamo 2 looking for their first victory of this regular season. They have defending to do here on the edge of their own penalty area. A shot comes in, and Valdez makes a save inside of 30 seconds. Dan DeGear's team not waiting around to create a big early opportunity. I think that was a good save by Valdez, who had to be ready from minute 1. Ball is clipped onto this near side, which is going to bounce over the head of Finley, but he's keeping it in play here for Houston. And he wins a free kick off of Will Richmond. Gonzalez's ball in, good shape on it. It was pretty well placed. The town deal with it. In the end, it's looped back in for Biganski to collect. And the town will reshuffle the deck in possession. Last time these two met was August 2023. And when Wade Weber was the coach, they were always top-notch. They still are. As Richmond looks to move the town into the attack, it's dealt with by Dynamo Dos's defense. Sent upfield towards Achara. LaRue sprays it over to the far side. It's a wonderful ball. Well, that was an opportunity briefly there for Houston out of almost nothing. Achara and company were pleading for a corner. That's exactly what they've been given. What can Houston come up with here? It's a pretty crowded 6-yard box. It's just headed away. In the end, Bo LaRue got the touch on it. And Saila. Rodriguez on the turn. His pass is cut out, and then a follow-up challenge comes in. Free kick, yellow card into the direction of Jamar Ricketts, it looks like. We'll get another look at that. It was an opportunity for the town to clear the ball away, try to create a big chance. The service by Gonzalez is really well placed, and it was actually headed out by one of the town defenders. I think it was Ricketts again involved. The town dodged that one. Can they defend this? Ball is played in. Ooh, it's another. He's okay inside the penalty area. Another Houston opportunity from a corner here. Ball is bent in. Another good header, this time by Verhoeven. Flicked away by Medina. It's going to deflect into the path here. Achara plays it across. You can see what he was trying to do. Touched out by Walls. The Houston pressure continues. It's another corner for Finley, who was making a late run. Gonzalez with another corner. Oh, it was headed down for an opportunity. Rodriguez tries to swing his boot through it. Is clipped up ahead. Finley tries to get on the end of it for Houston. Keeps it alive for Achara. Great extra effort. And then Achara gets a shot away. And it's palmed over the top by Biganski. Out for a corner. The Gales. It's a Chandler, Arizona native. Also not very far away in this part of California, or any part, really. That's a giveaway for Houston. It was a vicious strike. Great ball over to that far side. It's sent ahead. Arzu continued his run. X on Arzu into the penalty area, and Achara tried a first-time shot. It ricochets. Oh, Edwards is now struggling here for the Town. It's going to go out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for the hosts. Oh, and a yellow card's come out here. Blancas sends the ball in. That's a towering header by Awodesu. And it ends the first half here in California. If the Town can pick up their third win of the campaign, they have a chance to jump into the top 6 in the West. Has come on for Dan DeGeer as Houston gets the second half started here in California. We're excited to see who can take the bull by the horns in this second half so far. And Sunahara gets involved right away. A reverse ball to the far side. Not the best ball into the penalty area. And it goes out of play. Edwards did deal with a bit of discomfort at the end of the first half, so tough to see that for the Town. But Sunahara is certainly a young, up-and-coming, talented player. As the Town do get a shot away there, it's going to be ricocheted out of play. Edwin Mendoza from the corner kick. Goes in at the near post, and it does get deflected away for Houston to clear it. X on Arzu looks to get the Dynamo into an attacking phase, and X on Arzu is dragged down by Cruz Medina, who's going to see a yellow for that challenge. And clearly a tactical foul to try to stop Houston from breaking out in transition where they're so lethal at times. And they will recycle it back to Awodesu. Ooh, an overhead kick from Achara to play it up ahead. It gets cleared away by Bilter. Some acrobatics there from Ifuanayachi. Achara certainly capable of some magical moments. Nearly provided one there. Here's Lynch for the Town. Tries to cross it into the penalty area, and he wins the hosts a corner on the near side. Another opportunity here for the hosts. And it's good service on the corner. Valdez punches it out of danger. Medina recycles. Ball is clipped back in. Oh, it was headed on, but headed wide by Casey Walls, who stayed up there after the corner kick, and nearly, that's a clean challenge in the end by Mendoza, who then loses out to Rodriguez. Numbers for Houston. Arzu! It's side netting. Puts Houston under more pressure and wins the ball back. And then plays a wonderful ball up ahead for Medina, who is in an offside position. A lovely first touch there, able to play Riley Lynch on this near side into the play. Lynch cuts the ball back. It's wonderful skill. Lynch's ball in is headed down, and it's headed in. It's the substitute, Roka Sunahara, that breaks the deadlock. And the Town have the lead 8 minutes into the start of the second half. Tremendous skill here by Lynch. And he puts it on a plate for Sunahara, who wasn't going to miss from there, was he? Smiles all around for Dan DeGeer's group. They have the breakthrough, and they lead by a goal to nil. I give Dan DeGeer's group a ton of credit for the way they've started the second half. Roka Sunahara was take nothing away as well from the work that Riley Lynch did. He's playing where he played college soccer. He put together against North Texas last time out. They do trail again here Can't wait to see if it will be a similar response. Arzu getting the ball back from Gonzalez. It was a lovely 1-2. However, Arzu is in an offside position. Gansky, who needed to sprawl his way back to get a touch onto it for the Town to keep it. Nikolai Baganski ends up bailing the Town out as he just about had his head on a swivel. Fuenyachi Achara, Nigerian international. He might get a chance to get on the ball here. Achara's in. His shot is blocked. And then Maradona turns his way out of play after a critical intervention from Gonzalez out wide for Finley. Can Finley find the space? He certainly found the shot. Nguema. Achara, lovely ball into the penalty area. And it's wonderful skill, but a great save by Biganski. Oh, you talk about close control inside the penalty area. It's been a really good treat here in the second half. Still feels like it could go either way as Achara tried to continue the run. He was dragged back. It's a free kick. And a yellow card has come out here. Ball is bent in. Oh, that was a chance to get a header on. Achara with a high boot. And it's a free kick for the Town, and Achara, even though he didn't mean to make contact with the Town player, he is going to see yellow. Arzu's able to get past one, plays it into the middle! And again, it's a big save from Biganski at the expense of Sila. Ooh, that ball's played ahead. Medina took on the shot early, forces a save out of Xavier Valdez. Gonzalez's ball in. Oh, it was up for grabs, and it was headed on target initially. Chow gets it out of danger at the expense of a Houston throw with a minute left. Can the Dynamo create one more late chance? Chance maybe for Sila. It's gonna be Gonzalez! Oh my! There is still some late Dynamo magic in them. A captain's goal from Diego Gonzalez has saved Houston. Baganski sends it ahead, and it's full time in Moraga. What an ending. Captain scored in stoppage time, and he scores from the penalty spot. Was there ever any doubt? Ian Donnery will step up here looking to equalize in the shootout. And he does, brilliantly taken for the Houston Dynamo. Oh, and he does squeeze it in off the post. Can he convert his penalty and even the shootout? Oh, it's saved by Valdez. Lead 2-1 after 2 spot kicks each. Can he score his penalty in the shootout? Oh, yes, he can. Another wonderful spot kick for the hosts. Medina steps up and does score the penalty. Sends Valdez the wrong way. A hush over the crowd as well as Rain steps up and scores. It was worth the wait for the Dynamo. It has to score this penalty to send us to a 5th round. Lynch steps up and converts. 4-3 Houston steps up in a big moment for the Houston Dynamo. And he scores! And he wins the shootout for Houston. It's their first shootout win of the season.